I'm back again. I'm back again. Today, I want us to talk about the holistic teaching of the child. You know, my problem with our education system is that they fail to deal with the child in a holistic manner. We only consider the child as a psychological being. You must study, you must read, you must study, you must study. Yes, the learner must study, but before he can study, it must be have. We must have addressed the other four aspects. But a human being has got five aspects. It's not an animal. A human being is an emotional being, is a social being, is a spiritual being, is a physical being. Then a Yamafelelo is a psychological being. One. You see, when a child comes into class, emotionally is coming with a lot of phobias, coming with a lot of fears, coming with a lot of angers, coming with a lot of things in the brains. That will make it not easy for him to study, because when they leave their homes, some come to school having seen their parents fighting. Some coming to school not having eaten anything. So psychologically, emotionally, they get destroyed. Socially, some learners become violent. They become bullies. Reason being wanting to recoup their self-esteem. Some learners misbehave only because they lack confidence, they lack self-esteem. That is the social aspect. The other aspect is that the spiritual aspect. We know that every human being must have something to believe in. So schools must also see to it that they address the social aspect. Now, all these aspects can be addressed by just one stroke, which is the physical aspect. If it happens that our education system allows that at least once a week, learners receive physical education activities, it will go a long way in terms of addressing the other aspects that I'm talking about. Let's get to the emotional aspect. If learners are participating in physical activities, some are dancing, some are singing, some are playing sports, some are playing rabaraba, some are playing diketo, some are playing mutuba. Emotionally, they will be cleansing themselves. These learners will be going through the process that we call emotional detox. The process whereby they relieve themselves of all the negative emotions that they carry when they come to school. That is very, very important. That needs to be addressed, because you cannot teach a learner who has got these traumas. We must do something. Number two, there are certain learners who behave in an unacceptable manner. And the main reason is because socially, they are not well, they are not healthy socially. But if we take them to the sports field, if we give them different types they will be socializing with other learners. They will form a relationship with other people. Socially, they will become accepted by others. And they will also be able to accept others. Then they will become social beings. So if we just go into class and teach without addressing the social aspect, then we are going to have a problem. It will be like we are going to have a problem. We must address these things. Spiritually, we know that at least once a month, schools must call this spiritual leaders around communities to come and address the spiritual needs of our learners. Otherwise, we are going to have a problem. Unless we address those 4 aspects, there's no need for us to go into class and trying to teach these learners. Otherwise, they won't be listening to us. They'll be thinking certain things. So all I'm saying is that let us try to first address all the 4 aspects. It is then that psychologically we can be able to deal with the child.